Welcome back to Bay Sunday. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and wine and romance are the perfect pairing. Here to help us pick just the right ones are Kathryn and Craig Hall from HALL WALT Wines in Napa. Welcome to Bay Sunday.
Hi.
Great
Thank
to be
you.
here. Good to have you with us. So tell us a little bit about the winery. It is a very unique one. Tell us how it got started.
Well, we started, I'll go first. Yeah.
Sure.
So I grew up in the business. My dad was a grower, a wine grape grower. So I always knew I'd be doing this. And it took a little while. I married Craig, who is a Michigan guy and not necessarily at the beginning so much into wine. And then it was really Craig following, I think, my passion, which for me is always a real love story about the winery.
Right. And our main winery is in St. Helena. It used to be the Napa Valley Co-op, so it was high volume, low quality. Now it's low volume, high quality. We've totally changed everything. And we've mixed an 1885 restoration of an old building with real modern technology-oriented winemaking and all new facilities and a lot of artwork, which we both collect. So it's fun.
And tell us a little bit about how technology has changed the game and changed the industry, because I think that's what makes part of this winery somewhat unique.
We do take advantage of technology at every stage. I mean, one of the things we use that's been very effective for us is an optical sorter, which is a computer that sorts the very best grapes that we bring in from the field, and it does it very quickly and with much higher efficiency. We also use the tanks in the distiller, in the tank room, are all very high tech. We touch high tech and high touch, and we can control the temperature really accurately.
And technology is teaching us more about what the customer wants, and we try to create a relationship that is direct and relevant, and we save as much money as we can for the customer by just getting wine to them in a convenient and fast manner. So we do a lot over the internet.
And this winery hasn't been around too long compared to some of the other traditional ones. How many years?
Well, we've been around 20 years, but it goes fast. In the wine business, that's like yesterday.
Right, exactly, because some have been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and we've been very fortunate. Our business has done well because we've embraced new technology, and we've done things that if you were around a long time, you might not think of doing.
Right. And in those 20 years, you've been able to produce a wine that was a perfect score, and that's the book here that was a New York Times bestseller that you wrote.
Thank you. Yes, we did. We actually now have 3 wines that got a perfect score, but when we wrote the book, it was about this journey from not knowing a whole lot about the business. We knew about making wine, but didn't know really about how to sell the wine, so we talk about that in the book.
Okay. And then, so we're going to have a little bit of tasting. Tell us a little bit about what we have here today.
So maybe we'll start with the Pinot.
Sure.
So, so the first wine, this is a Pinot.
Okay.
It's from Sierra Mar, the vineyard. It's down by Santa Barbara in the Santa Lucia Highlands. And we make many different Pinot Noirs, and each one is very distinctive, which makes Pinot Noir, I think, a really fun grape to drink. So you'll get on this nose.
Smells wonderful.
Do you like it? That's a good start. So lots of sort of cherry, red fruit, very bright fruit. And the body of this wine is like very dense, very full of flavor, all sort of bright red, strawberry, cherry fruit. But one of the critics who wrote about this wine calls this a really graceful wine.
Right.
And I think that's so much what this particular wine, Sierra Mar, is all about.
Okay. All right. Cheers.
So
to that.
cheers. I hope you like it.
And as you guys taste this wine, and I will as well, tell us a little bit about what people should look for when they go out and try wine, because Valentine's Day is around the corner. So what would you recommend to those wine enthusiasts, and maybe even if you're not, for this Valentine's Day?
Well, first of all, Valentine's Day is a time to have great experiences. That's actually, we met, we went on our first date Valentine's Day 25 years ago. And we decided we'd be together the rest of our lives, and so far it's worked out just perfectly.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
see, submitted over wine.
I consider myself a very lucky man.
Very good.
So we had some great wine. It wasn't ours at that time, but 5 years later we started making our own. So today I think wine is a personal thing, and it's what people enjoy, but it needs to be easy and something that you just really love the experience. And it's good with all kinds of events.
So for me, I love the fruit that comes off in a wine. So that's one of the reasons I really love Pinot Noir, because it's got so much sort of sweet fruit in it.
And we have a little bit of time left, so what about this one?
So this is
what are we?
This is a
tasting here now?
Cabernet. This is called Coeur, which is very important for Valentine's Day because it's the French word for heart. And so it's from the heart of Napa Valley. It's a dark berry, full-bodied Cabernet, and excellent wine for Valentine's Day.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Cheers
and
to you.
now you can, on every Valentine's Day, you can open up a bottle of Hall wine now.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely,
And we
absolutely.
do.
All right, let's taste this one.
Cheers.
Very nice. All right, well, Kathryn and Craig Hall, thank you so much for joining us here on Bay Sunday this morning.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you with us.